What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Special stuff with fat loss expert.
Special.
I'm
special.
Very special.
I'm Alan Roberts. You can find me at the MFing COO or Alan Roberts on YouTube, or just check the hashtag No Morbidity.
Yeah, so No Morbidity is by the way, if you're asking what No Morbidity is, we got a bottle right here. It is our product together. It's under the Ambrosia Collective, it's sold out. But it's the greatest appetite suppressant and stress reliever ever developed. And it sells out within hours and the repeat buys are crazy. People are buying 6, 12 bottles at a time. I'll link it down below. Sign up for the notify me by email. So that way when it's in, you don't miss out.
Right.
And you could do that. So I'm going to link that. It's down. Just go down and go for the notify me by email. So there's something I wanted to go over, and I'll lead off and I'll let Alan kind of kick it off because this is his area. This is his zone. This is his lane. You know, it's my lane as well, but like Alan literally deals with fat people. And I'm saying fat not in an insulting way, but fat is literally a descriptive term of someone's, you're fat. Like if you're fat, you're fat. If you're lean, you're lean. If you're muscular, you're muscular. If you're white, you're white. Well, kind of. I don't even know what that means anymore. So
you cannot identify as skinny.
Yes. So anyway, let's go into what we're talking about. So Alan trains or coaches a lot of obese people, and we'll link down below his stuff, his site. What is the site called again?
We give the Damn Collective, but we just go right off our app now, the Damn Collective app.
There's a Damn Collective app. So we'll link that down below. So he works with people who are obese or fat, and he works with them on lifestyle changes and losing weight. Literally what I'm doing, like as a coach, a lot of time I have a lot of clients who are just obese and wanting to live longer. But like when I'm training someone going for the IFBB Pro Card at Carbon Performance, generally speaking, I'm not doing much of a service to the world. Alan is literally doing a service to the world, and he is helping people lose weight, which will decrease our overall healthcare costs, decrease our burden on society, and make our hospitals less crowded. So Alan's doing, I'd like to say, God's work. Which is funny because you're an atheist. Yeah. So anyway, I'm the religious guy. I'm like, he's doing God's work. So anyway, he has a lot of clients. We were talking about this morning while we were doing our cardio that are obese yet are malnourished.
Absolutely.
And he has given these people our multivitamin. This is not a sales pitch. This is just what he's done. By not only giving them better food choices, he's noticed that by giving them Immortal, which is a vitamin pack made by MTS Nutrition. I'll link that down below, along with the No Morbidity, that their hunger cravings have decreased. Their cravings specifically, like let's say someone's craving cake. It'll take away those cravings. So not necessarily hunger, but cravings. So we get to talking about appetite suppression. Yeah. And it's about more than just food volume or hunger. It's about nutrient signaling.
Absolutely. We've noticed even for people that take No Morbidity, which, I mean, it's the reviews on it are amazing. I use it myself because I'm a binge eater. I'm a diagnosed binge eater, and it helps with the biological mechanism of hunger and your stress levels and everything like that. However, that doesn't stop certain cravings, especially when it comes to either sugar cravings or nutrient cravings. And nutrient cravings are when, for instance, if you ever catch yourself, you're just craving chocolate. Well, there's a strong chance you're not craving the chocolate. There's a strong chance you're craving the magnesium from it. Or you were talking about beans today. If you're
beans, I think it was selenium when, so Chuck Rudolph, who was my director of R&D at Scivation, my wife was pregnant. I'm like, she keeps craving burritos. And some of his background is in prenatal nutrition. And he was like, well, let her eat the fucking burritos. Yeah, absolutely. Because she's probably craving, I think it was selenium from beans. it's been 2005, man. Been a long time.
Pickles are electrolytes, those sorts of things.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest issues is that people will tend to just cut their calories super, super, super low, right? And even if they try to eat some healthier food, or they try to just eat like as sparsely as possible, high volume salads. High volume salads are great, but if you use iceberg lettuce and you don't mix it up and you don't put other vegetables and stuff like that into it, it's just water. It's water and fiber almost.
Nothing. Yeah.
It's almost nothing. And that's why, I don't want to eat like a rabbit. Like you hear that all the time. Well, you shouldn't eat like a rabbit. You should eat some calorically and nutritionally dense foods. The nutritionally dense foods, lean meats, poultry, eggs, all excellent for you. If you're vegan, stick with the beans. Beans and rice is complete protein. Go with some plants of protein. That's why we even have like my sweet thing a day, because I'm the type of binge eater that if I deprive myself in other ways, I will end up craving that food and binging. So I make sure I have something that tastes a little sweeter every day, but instead of going with something that has low nutritional value, my wife devised where I started eating like some sort of like protein pudding or something like that every single day. So I get protein, but I also get something sweet. But the biggest difference we found in a lot of people so far is even when they're controlling their hunger, they're like, I don't actually feel hungry, but I want this so bad. As soon as we get them on some sort of multivitamin, or we get them eating what we call, over the rainbow, meaning like different colored foods in a large variety.
Yep, berries, all that, red, black, blue. Yeah,
their hunger drops just incredibly low, and the reason being is that they're actually nourishing their body normally for the first time in many, many years. Like there's so many obese people that live on ultra processed carbohydrates almost, and they're malnourished. You can be 350, 400 pounds and be malnutrition.
Yep.
It's not unheard of at all. The problem is that people think what is health food. It's one of the reasons why I don't believe in like faking recipes. Like if you're gonna have French toast, have fucking French toast.
Yeah, I'm not for faux toast.
Yeah.
I want. Look, man. People are like, hey, here's a low carb pizza. I'm like, hey, go fuck yourself. Yeah, no. I want pizza. Yeah. Just you gotta get, and also like so
you had whipped cream on you had whipped cream there.
Always whipped cream.
Like have the full fat whipped cream, because if you're going to have the whole thing. If you have something that's low nutrient dense, especially something that's sweet and low nutritionally dense, it tends to just spike cravings.
Low fat stuff. Like that's what happened in the 80s and 90s is they had the food pyramid, and obviously everything was low fat. So they replaced fat with sugar. So at the end of the day, fat has its place. It blunts appetite, does a lot of cool things. So you need a little of each, right? You need to live a little. Like we're having our event tonight at Carbon Culture. It's going to be awesome. Chris Jones and us and a couple other people showing up, right? Rucker might be there. I don't know if he had a car issue thing. But so the thing is, we're having pizza catered. Why? People like pizza. And we're catering food. The next day we're having barbecue. We're not saying you need to deprive yourself, but we're saying that if you have cravings, like me, people get fucking weird with me because I'm like, I don't crave food. I get hungry, but I don't crave any certain food. I never have been dieting. I'm like, I'm hungry, but I'm good with like chicken and rice, right? Or chicken and broccoli. I'm like, well, why don't you crave food? The reason is like, it takes me like an hour to take my vitamins. Like it takes me 6 minutes a morning. I've timed it. Yeah. So, by the time I take Immortal and Nectar and all this and Vita and all this other stuff, I've covered all my nutritional bases, and then I eat my natural. Like for breakfast today, I had some scrambled heirloom eggs, which are, by the way, delicious.
Oh my God.
Had some shredded cheese on it, and then I had a bowl of berries, strawberries, blueberries, and cherries. So I had all these nutrients, and so right now, I just ate breakfast an hour ago. I'm hungry. I have a super fast metabolism, sweating right through it, but I'm not craving anything. I'm not like, man, I could use pizza. I'm just hungry because my stomach's like, you need to fuel what you've done this morning and what you're about to do later today.
I mean, it's even whenever you're nutritionally dense or nutritionally sparse on anything, whether it's a micro, macronutrient, or even hydration, you're going to try to your body's going to try to evolutionarily get you there. They're going to try to fill it. Like it's going to tell you need something in you right now. It's going to cause cravings. Just
like when you're dehydrated, you get thirsty.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't the body have a built-in mechanism that if you're lacking magnesium, that you crave foods with magnesium, that that your body will crave certain foods? It just feels like, from evolutionary standpoint or whatever, if you believe God put this instinct in us, or if you believe in evolution, either way, evolution exists, whether you believe in God or not. It just fucking does. Like, where's our tails? Yeah. Like, do we have a fucking tailbone? And what the fuck's our appendix doing? Like shit evolves. So like, it just makes sense that the body has this built-in mechanism. So what we're saying is, make sure you eat the rainbow.
Yep.
And if you can, to cover, well, your food should cover all your vitamins. Guess what? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
None of us fucking eat perfect. I don't eat perfect. I always take Immortal every day. I take more than that, but at least get yourself, don't buy the shitty, like, friggin' Centrums. Those don't do shit. Buy a multi, like there's some other good ones, but I think we're the best pack on the market. We're in capsules, not tablets. So it's absorbed a bit better. Sometimes tablets are overpressed to fit all the ingredients in one. We have it. You're taking a pack. Yeah. Like you're going to be swallowing some fucking pills, but it's worth it.
I mean, the biggest thing you can do is make sure you want to get as much of your nutrients, because there's not just the vitamins, minerals, there's phytonutrients, there's like small little compounds that are found in wholesome, nutritious food. So you want to try from there, but it's almost impossible, especially with how much we've over-agricultured the country and everything like that. It's almost impossible to get all of your actual needed micronutrients on a daily basis just by eating what you're going to eat normally, since we aren't as active anymore, to maintain a healthy weight. Most adult males are eating 1,800 calories. They're not you, like where they're burning tons of calories. Like literally, I'm about 180 to 190 pounds. I eat anywhere from 1,800 to 2,400 calories in a day. It makes it very, very hard to get all the food, like all the nutrients I need if I don't take something.
Exactly.
Makes it really hard.
Same. So anyway, guys, that's, I think that covered it. Hopefully this video helped you. Don't think macro, think micro as well. All right, guys, think both. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Where can they find you, Alan? You ready to send the beginning? Let's do it again.
Alan Roberts, but you can also find me at the MFing COO on Instagram and Twitter.
All right, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click on notification bell, and remember, that's not a game.
God damn.
Look, bro, Ambrosia's Kinetic is back in stock. This is the only mushroom pre-workout on the market, and literally, this is all you need.
Don't need it. I just get mushrooms from the grocery store.
The type of mushrooms that I'm talking about, you can't buy in the grocery store. You need a shaman. Now, but seriously though, reishi, cordyceps, lion's mane, they do so many things. Antioxidants, not to mention the raw power that you're gonna get from the creatine. You're not gonna get this with that.
I don't eat creatine. I just eat steak.
So you're gonna need a few pounds of steak for the amount of creatine that we put in here.
It's all right, bro. I like steak.
Listen, man, the type of focus that you get from the ginseng, the neurofactor, the coffee bean, you're not getting that without Kinetic.
I get all the energy I need from coffee.
That's not enough caffeine. You're not gonna get the same energy.
For energy, I get white powder right here.
You've lost your mind, but I still love you. Let's go train. I don't care what you're saying. We're taking Kinetic. This is all we need. Let's get out of here.